What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a multiple year rebuild on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think we're going to be doing a 5-year rebuild, and we're going to try to make this team a Super Bowl winner after 5 years or somewhere in between. So this is actually going to be a little bit different than all those other rebuilds that I've done, because in all those other rebuilds, I usually trade for very old players who will help us win now. But since this is a longer year thing, we're actually going to be we're actually going to be trading away all our old players, which is like what the Jacksonville Jaguars have been doing already. Because like if we're doing a 5-year thing after the end of the rebuild, like all the old players are just going to be terrible. So yeah, that's my thinking. And after we trade away all the old players, we get a bunch of draft picks, and then we stack this team with rookie draft picks, and then after a few years, the rookies will develop, and the team will actually be very good. So that's how these usually work. And so looking at the team, we're probably just going to be tanking for year 1 and trading away all our players that aren't like very young. Like you see Leonard Fournette, he's only 24 years old, so we're probably going to keep him. But yeah, we're going to trade away all our good players that like are actually old, and then we're going to be tanking, so we have a very good pick for our team, and we're also going to trade for a lot of first-round picks. So we have a bunch of first-round picks to surround the team with in the next season. So yeah, I'm just going to start, and yeah, I'll tell you guys when I finish a trade. Oh yes, by the way, CJ Henderson, I'm going to give him star development. He's also going to get a 5-year deal, so we won't have to worry about re-signing him. But he's going to get star development because he was a first-round draft pick, so I do feel like he was deserving of that. And yeah, so I think that is all the rookies. I think. Oh wait, Devon Hamilton. He should also get a I think it's a 4-year deal maybe, and we're just gonna leave his development trait as that. So yeah, I hope you guys understand how these multiple year rebuilds work, and yeah, I'm just gonna start by trading a bunch of people away. Okay, we just made our first trade happen. We got a first-round pick from the Broncos, also got a 6th-round pick in the deal, and to get them, we just traded with Gardner Minshew. He's just too bad to be our quarterback for this 5-year rebuild, and we also traded away a backup defensive tackle. He's already 27 years old, isn't really going to be progressing much higher than a 72 overall, and he's just going to be digressing. So yeah, he's not going to be good at any time, so that's why I traded him. Okay, we just made a trade happen. We got the first-round picks from the Patriots, and to get him, we just traded away Tyler Eifert. He's already 29 years old, and he really isn't going to be in our long-term plans. Okay, we just traded away DJ Hayden, who was our starting cornerback, but he was already 29 years old, and also AJ King, I think that was his name. He was our starting right guard, and we just added him in to make the deal go through. Okay, so in this trade, we got another first-round pick, and we also cleared up a lot at cap with Andrew Norwell. He was like 16 mil to our cap, and I know like cap room's not a very big deal, but we're gonna like probably sign some superstars in free agency if there are any good ones. So we're going to need all the cap room we can get, and we also traded away our tight end. He's already 27 years old and only 75 overall, and we got a first-round pick for that. Alright, we just got a first-round pick from the Packers, and to get that, we just traded away our 3rd-string defensive tackle and our backup right end. Okay, so this might seem like an odd trade because we were just trading away all our players, so why are you getting some more players? Well, Vita Vea is 24, Ali Marpet's, I think 26, and they're both very good. And the Buccaneers wanted both of these players, so we just traded them along to get those players, and they're going to be with our team for like the whole rebuild. And we also got a 4th-round, we also traded away a 4th-round pick from this year just to make the deal go through. And with that, I think I traded away everyone that I wanted to. Somehow the team still has 77 overall, 76 offense, 79 defense. And yeah, we're just going to generate the best lineup, as this is the offense. It's not very good, I know. And this is the defense. So yeah, I'm just going to simulate to the mid-season mark, and we're going to see if we need to re-sign anyone important, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, we are at the mid-season mark, and how are we 4-3-1? Okay, apparently we're going to be competing for a playoff spot, this team. And some of my teams that are like way better than this don't even make the playoffs. Isn't that just great? Okay, well, anyways, let's see if any important players are ready to negotiate their contract. It doesn't look like there's anyone too bad. There's just a 76 overall wide receiver, and I don't know if I want to be paying him 3 mil per year with this big of a he definitely won't accept this, but yeah. Yeah, I don't really need you, Keelan Cole, so yeah, we're just gonna let everyone go, and then we're just gonna draft another wide receiver in the draft if we have to, or maybe we'll even franchise tag him, you know what, who knows. Why the hell is Telvin Smith only a 12 overall? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, so we're gonna simulate to the playoffs, and, we actually might make them. Lord. Okay, thank God we didn't make the playoffs. We went 7-8-1. We didn't even lose to the division. Alright, so I'm just gonna see how. To Joshua Dobbs is apparently a god. Good lord, 4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns, 15 picks. Rushing Leonard Fournette into too good. Chris Thompson absolutely sucked. Receiving D.D. Westbrook and DJ Chark both had over 1,000 yards. And for defense. Yannick Ngakoue led us with 9 sacks. Josh Allen had 8.5. Tavon Bryan, who are you, had 5. And Ronnie Harrison had 3 picks. CJ Henderson had 3 picks. Joe Sherbert had 2. Trey Henderson had 1. Hendon had 1. Garrett Wilson had 1. And Daniel Thomas had 1. So, did Joshua Dobbs by any chance? Okay, good, okay. And what about Offense Player of the Year? Is Joshua Dobbs in here? But he is. He's ninth in Offensive Player of the Year voting. So good. Okay, well, I'm gonna I'm just gonna cut Telvin Smith real quick, and then I'm gonna simulate to the off season, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so as I said before, we are not going to be re-signing any of these players. We're just gonna let them all walk because, to be frank, they're honestly just all pretty bad. So yeah. So looking at free agency, we're not gonna sign anyone that should be in free agency. So usually Andrew Luck is in here. We're not gonna sign him. AB probably not gonna sign him. But Andrew Luck isn't in here. AB also isn't in here. And these are some very good free agents. Wait, we run a 4-3, right? So we definitely could use Chris Jones. And we do have a lot of cap room, so it would be wrong not to sign him if we could get him. Yeah, you know what? I'll just tell you guys when I give players some offers. Okay, so I offered 3 players contracts. So we offered Chris Jones a contract. We have 98 total points. That's 7 more than the Bengals, who have 91. We also offered Kareem Hunt a minimum contract, and also Levi Wallace a minimum contract. Because they don't really have any offers, so why not just offer them minimum contracts and see if they're gonna play? I mean, we don't need both of them, but you know what? We'll just see if they come. So simulating to next week, Chris Jones accepted. Okay, so do Kareem Hunt and what's his name? Levi Wallace. Yeah, see, they still don't have any offers for some reason, so we're just gonna simulate to the next week. And 5th year options. Who has Leonard Fournette? Okay, yes. I definitely want to keep him around. Okay, and is there anyone else? I think it's only Leonard Fournette, right? Yeah, okay, it's only Leonard Fournette. So now, yeah. See, look, they still don't have any offers, but they aren't. So sometimes running backs just won't come because the offers are just too bad. You know what? We have some coach XP, so we can spend that on the free agency. Where is this? Free agency running back to hopefully, and the defensive backs to hopefully get Kareem Hunt and, well, whatever his name was. Oh, I spent it on D-line. I'm just, oh, oh, God. Okay, well, anyways. Let's see if it works on Kareem Hunt. Will he come? And no, he didn't. So it looks like they're still just free agents. As it looks like they did not want to come to Jacksonville. Okay, you know what? We can do without them. So we're going to start the NFL draft. And yeah, okay, so we only have the third pick. Okay. Looking at the draft board, this is the first time I've looked at the draft board. Quarterbacks. Why do all the quarterbacks suck? Like, why? Just why? Why? Okay. Well, looks like we're not going to be getting a quarterback. About wide receiver, Josh Dobbs performed decent last year. He can perform decent again. Okay, that receiver looks very good. These receivers not so much. We do need a tight end. I mean, this one's decent, I guess. Let's see. We need like a whole new offensive line except for center and left guard, I think. So yeah, we're just adding players to our draft board real quick. You know what? You guys don't need to see this. I'll just skip it, and you guys can see the final draft board. Okay, so this is the draft board. We put a lot of players on our draft board. I do not expect to get all these players, but let's see. How many first round picks do we have? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first round picks. And so we need 3 offensive linemen. I have 3 offensive linemen on the draft board. We don't really need this tight end. He doesn't even look that good. So we might just let him go. I really want to get this wide receiver though, and we need all these offensive linemen, as I said. We don't really need the right end. It's just like he looks like an amazing prospect. This guy is probably someone who we can get in the second round, as he's a late first round talent, so we can probably steal him. This cornerback looks amazing for a second rounder, and these 2 middle linebackers are also very good, but we only need one of them, and we only need one more linebacker to fill our linebacking core, and we do need some safeties, and there's only one good safety, and we're probably not going to get him. So yeah, I don't think we should trade up because we have a decent pick already, so okay. We drafted a 73 overall outside linebacker and a 75 overall right end. So now it is our time to draft. And this strong safety is here. Wait, who do we have at strong safety? Let's see. Do we even... I think we need a strong safety, but, I don't know for sure. Don't really need a strong safety. I mean, this guy could be decent for now, and then we can, but, we could convert one of them to free safety. You know what? I don't want to draft that strong safety because I feel like he isn't really a top priority need. You know what? Screw it. He looks like amazing. No, actually, no. We're definitely gonna be taking this wide receiver. I definitely need him. And I don't. Yeah, he's definitely not gonna be there at 14. So sorry, strong safety, but we're taking the wide receiver. Look at this. 77 overall. Star better development. He's only 22 years old, and he's the fifth ranked in terms of true talent on the board, which means he's the 5th best player in the draft, and we drafted him at number 3. So that was, I would say, a very good selection for us. And let's see. So looking at the draft board, we don't really need these 2 guys. They're definitely going to go. We also don't really need that middle linebacker because there's another one further down the board in the second round. But we definitely need these guards. So I think I'm just gonna maybe trade up when the tight end gets picked or something like that. Okay, thank God neither of the 2 got picked. But now once I pick this guy, they're probably gonna pick the other one right off the bat. So we're probably gonna have to trade up to the next pick to get him. But we're gonna see. Okay, 77 overall, star bear development, 73. No, 23 years old, and he's ranked 4th in true talent. So now I think we're going to try to trade for the Philadelphia Eagles pick because we don't want that right guard to go off the board. Alright, huge trade here. We just got the Eagles' first round pick from this year and their first round pick from next year. And to get those 2 picks, we just traded away our backup outside linebacker, our starting left tackle, but we're going to draft his replacement in this draft. And we also traded away a 3rd round draft pick from this year because I don't think that there's anyone that we're actually going to be able to take with that pick. So we're just going to end up trading it down anyway. So why not just add it into this deal and get 2 first-round picks? So now that we got this first-round pick, we're going to be making the selection to pick that right guard, who is definitely not going to be as good as the other left guard because, as you guys can see here, he's only a mid-first rounder. But No, he should still be good, yeah. See, he's only a 74 overall. Normal development, we might draft his replacement in the next draft, not even gonna lie. Alright, thankfully none of the players on our draft board got picked, as there's only 4 left, and we're gonna try to pick up all of these players, but we're gonna pick up the one that's actually ranked at the top of the draft, and that would be Victor Guerrero, who's a very good middle linebacker, and we can move him to outside linebacker because he's a run stopper, and I think outside linebacker is a better position for a run stopper, and he's a 76 overall, 21 years old, ninth true value, which means he's the 9th best player in the draft, and we drafted him at 22, so that was a very good pick. And now, I'm just gonna be simulating these picks. Don't pick. Okay, good. They didn't pick anyone that I did want. So we are going. That running back is still on the board. He's a very good player. Let's see. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we only need these 2, right? And we have 2 first-round picks to get them. So 3 first-round picks, right? So we can waste a first-round pick on a running back, can't we? You know what? I want the running back. Okay, he's a very good running back. He's gonna be your second running back, and we're drafting him. Look at that, 80 overall, star bear development. Good lord, he might even be ready to start over Leonard Fournette. No, he's gonna be our backup back. He's gonna be our third down back. But that was, I'd say that's a very good pick by us. Okay, we're gonna. Well, that's a rip. The left tackle went off the board. There's this many players in front of him, and he still went off the board. Okay, you know what? Just don't draft the cornerback, please, please. Okay, please, please, please. And oh god, oh that's a rip, isn't it? Rip. Okay, well, we couldn't get the cornerback, and why did the CPU draft those 2 players over all these players? Like, what? Okay, you know what? We don't complain. Well, I'm at a loss. What should I do now? Did we scout any other cornerbacks? No, we did not. This guy's a late second rounder. We still need an offensive lineman. So, are there any good offensive linemen? This guy's a late first rounder. This guy's a mid first rounder. Okay, we can definitely use him for at least 1 year. Right, so we're gonna draft him probably with our later pick in the first round, but with this pick, I want to get someone good. These guys are all late first rounders. Why can't someone be an early first rounder? Late first rounder. You know what? We're gonna yeah, sure, we'll draft this man. He's a 71 overall, so he has star better development. So this wasn't a bad pick. He can be like our backup middle linebacker or something like that. So yeah, I feel very happy with that pick. And now we're just gonna simulate the next pick to yeah, so we're gonna draft that player that we had on our draft board. Deron Fields. He's gonna be our dude, he's gonna be the starter, man. 76 overall, star bear development, and he's 10th ranked in the draft. Good lord. Okay. Right. Shoot, dude, that came unexpected, dude. I didn't think he'd be that good. Well, there doesn't seem to be any other players that I want, so I'm just gonna simulate to the second round pick because that is the only other pick that really is important. The other picks are just like 5th rounders, and we're just gonna trade this one down to whoever gives me the best offer. That one seems to be the best right now. No, actually, we'll take this one. Okay, and then I'm just gonna simulate to just gonna simulate to the end of the draft, and the CPU can just draft all the other players. Okay, dude, that cornerback and those left tackles were the 2nd and 3rd picks in the draft. So that cornerback, okay, he is in development. I'm just gonna look at what his development trait is. Hopefully, it isn't something too good, please. Okay, it's only star, so, I guess that's good. And what about that left tackle? Did he even have no. Okay, looks like we have to sort through overall again. Okay, so that left tackle. Yeah, okay, he actually doesn't even have a development trait, so I'm actually very happy with our selection, as I would I would take our left tackle over that one any day of the week. And like Joe Sherbert has 2 upgrade points. How to get that? Okay, so I'm just gonna adjust the team, make sure the team all works, and I'll see you guys when I finish that. Alright, so this is the team at the start of year number 2. We're actually gonna be playing McLeod at number 2 wide receiver because I want him to get as many stats as possible and upgrade his overall as many times as possible. But Haywood is definitely going to be the backup running back, though apparently he's going to be playing fullback. On the offensive line, the left tackle is obviously going to be playing left tackle, and we moved that left guard that we drafted to right tackle, and that right guard is going to be playing right guard. And now on defense, as I said, we moved him to right outside linebacker, and that actually doesn't fit the scheme as this is a run stop. You know what? I'm just going to flip Malisak and Guerrero, I think that's his name, and Woody is going to be our backup middle linebacker. And yes, we obviously have Chris Jones, and this defensive line is going to be sick. Like, good lord. Secondary, we still need to work on, but I have very high hopes for this team. I think this definitely can be a playoff team. Okay, so I flipped the 2 players around, and really our only weakness on the team, like the linebacking core is really good. Our only weakness is probably just secondary and quarterback. So I'm just gonna simulate to the mid-season mark, or just kidding, I actually have to simulate to next week before I can simulate to the mid-season mark. And yeah, we're just gonna simulate to the mid-season, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, at the mid-season mark, we're 4-3, so we aren't doing as good as I expected us, but so what are these development traits? It's probably because Josh Dobbs. Yo, dude, he has superstar development. Okay, that's very good, very good. Apparently McLeod still doesn't have his revealed to us. As why isn't D.D. Westbrook gaining any XP points? Okay. The 2 offensive linemen had star, and on defense he had star, and Woody is still undetermined. Okay. So I saw that we had 11 players that needed to renegotiate their contracts. So we're gonna attend to that as we're gonna re-sign all of these players that are actually important. Okay, so D.D. Westbrook wants a better salary. Chris Conley also wants a better salary. Trey Herndon re-signed. Chason, I think that's his name. He wanted a better salary as well, and these 2 rookies, or former rookies, they're now 1-year players. We re-signed them just for depth purposes, and we really aren't paying them that much, so I'm comfortable to do that. And yeah, I'm just gonna simulate to next week, and okay, we lost 38-13 to the Colts. Isn't that just great? But yeah, we are going to be re-signing these players. Okay. So he wants dude, you're 83 overall. Why are you asking for a better salary? Okay, he's happy to sign and continue to play and all that jazz. Okay, he wants a better salary. Is that good enough? Okay, and you also want a better salary, yes? 2.5 mil, that should be good enough for you. Okay, we re-signed everyone, and now we're gonna be simulating to the playoffs, and we should make it. This team's actually very good, but we're probably not going to, as we're now 4-4. Okay, we did make it at a wild card spot at 9-7. We tied with the Colts for the division, but they had the tiebreaker over us. Okay. So looking at the stats, we have the 11th best offense in the NFL. Dude, Josh Dobbs is popping off. What the heck? 6th best defense, and somehow we still went 9-7. Okay. Josh Dobbs had 4,226 yards, 42 touchdowns, 11 picks. For rushing, Leonard Fournette had 900 yards, 3.9 yards per carry, and 8 touchdowns. And looks like Hayward didn't really do too much. Had 400 yards, 3.3 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. For receiving, D.D. Westbrook had 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Chris Conley had 831 yards and 6 touchdowns. And Chase McLeod had 675 yards and 6 touchdowns. And Josh Oliver had 622 yards and 8 touchdowns. Okay, looking at defense, Joe Sherbert led in tackles. Josh Allen had 9.5 sacks. Yannick Ngakoue had 8. Chris Jones had 5. I really expected more sacks. And where even is Vita Vea? He only got 2 sacks. Are you kidding? For interceptions, Trey Herndon had 2, and a bunch of players had 1. pick. Okay, so let's see. Anyone in the top 10? Oh, yes, Josh Dobbs at 5th. Dude, what is happening? And Josh Dobbs at 4th, an Offensive Player of the Year. Okay. Oh, I should probably check Defensive Player of the Year. That would actually be pretty smart. Okay, so Defensive Player of the Year went to Jayon Brown, of all players. No Jaguars. Adrian Haywood won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Chasey McLeod came in 2nd. So that should mean that he should get a development upgrade, or at least a lot of XP. And Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Amir Copeland. And Victor Guerrero was in 3rd. I'm surprised he didn't win it. But yeah, looking at the stats, he really didn't have that good of a season. And no, I do not want to. Yeah, I do not want to do a practice. But I want to check like what were those players' development traits. Okay, you're only a star, so DJ Chark is going back into the starting role. And looking at defense. He still hasn't revealed it? Okay, sure, why not? How has he not played 500 snaps already? I don't know, but we're going to simulate to the next week, and can we beat the Chiefs? And we beat the Chiefs, okay, 31-28. Now we're playing the Bills, and we lost to the Bills 34-31, so at least it was a close game, and yeah, we're just going to simulate to the off-season. Because I really don't need to re-sign anyone, so we'll simulate past that weekend. The Seattle Seahawks beat the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to upgrade you. He only got 1 skill point. I was expecting more, but yeah. So we're going to simulate the free agency, and we're going to sign some good free agents. Okay, so apparently I didn't notice, and Josh Dobbs left the team. Like, where do you think you're going? You're coming back, and no, I'm not paying this much for you, dude. Okay, you're only a 73 overall. Like, good lord. You're probably going to draft a quarterback, but we would like to have a contingency plan. I think that's what it is, in case there aren't any very good quarterbacks. So I'm going to give Josh Dobbs a contract, but in terms of the actual free agents that we're going to sign him, Kareem Hunt is here again, but there really isn't any point in signing him because now we have 2 very good running backs. Keanu Neal is here, but we're not going to sign him because that's going to be way too much money to be out the Patriots. And yeah, there are some very good players, but the one I'm most interested in is Marshall Lattimore because his only offer is from the Giants, and their offer really isn't too good. So, we can even take this down a little bit because we're actually getting strapped on cap room here. But the Giants only gave him 63 total points, right? So we're 13 points ahead. We should get him. And to ensure that we get him, we're actually going to be spending the defensive back, right? Free agency influencer, like I should have done. Also going to do the quarterback free agency influencer to help Josh Dobbs come back to Jacksonville. Okay. So will we get him? And yes, okay, we got both of them. So Josh Dobbs is still going to be our, he's at least going to be our backup quarterback. And those were all the players I really wanted in free agency. So let's simulate to the draft. But before that, we're going to do fifth year options. And yeah, I kind of want Vita Vea. Okay. Good lord. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, so we're going to be retaining Vita Vea, and who's Tavan Bryan? Well, the general manager thinks he's good, so you know what? We'll keep him. Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, so who is Bryan again? Oh, well, this is Tavan Bryan. I probably shouldn't have accepted his 5th-year contract, but you know what? Who cares? Yeah, he's only a 79 overall, our 3rd-string defensive tackle. But you know what? The more the merrier on this team. Okay, so we're just going to simulate to the draft. Okay, there seem to be some. Yes, okay, this quarterback is the one that we want. Okay, he's way better than this one. Okay, so what else do we need? We also need some safeties, right? Okay, there's oh, you know what? We'll take him, dude. A 1st-round draft pick talent in the 6th round. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. And we don't really need these cornerbacks, but this one could help because we already got Marshall Lattimore, so we have a very good cornerback crew. And you know, I could also use a better offensive lineman than that right guard, who hopefully would have star or better development. So we'll also take him. And we also definitely need a tight end. So um, yeah, okay, this one looks like the best tight end, so we'll take him. But let's see. So we have the 6th overall pick in the draft, and yeah, the quarterback's at number 12, so I think we should be able to get there without him getting drafted. Okay, some good players went off the board. There were two 78 overall right ends that went off the board, and there's a 79 overall cornerback. Like, good lord. But yeah, we're going to be taking this guy. He's a 76 overall. Star or better development. He's rated at number 6 in the draft, and we took him at number 6. I think that's a very good pick by us, and he's going to be our franchise quarterback. Okay, we just made a trade happen. We're getting the 17th overall draft pick from the New York Jets, and again, we're just trading away our right guard, and we're not going to need him because we're drafting that very good right guard. We're also trading away a 3rd round pick from this year and a 6th round pick from this year. Okay, with the 17th overall pick, we're going to be taking this tight end. He's a 76 overall. He's a very good tight end. Star better development, and he's ranked 9th in true talent. Alright, and now we're drafting that left guard. He's an Dude, yo, no way, man. He's a 78 overall, star bear development, and he's ranked 5th in the class. Good lord, he's good. Okay, there really isn't any player that I would like to draft until the 6th round, which is the free safety. So we can get him with probably our 4th round pick, actually. You know what? Better to be safe than sorry. So I'll just pick him right now. Sure, why not? 72 overall, yeah, he really isn't as good as I expected him to be. Like, that other free safety is still going to be the starter. But I think in the next draft, we're definitely going to be specializing our draft focus on the 2 safety positions. Okay, we're trading down from our 2nd round pick from this year, and to get a 2nd round pick from next year and a 6th round pick from next year. And with that, there really aren't any more meaningful picks, so we'll simulate to the end of the draft. Alright, so this is for the team for the 3rd season. We have a new quarterback. And what else? Oh yes, we have a new tight end and a new right guard. And on defense, that middle linebacker only had star development. And in the offseason, we got Marshall Lattimore, who's going to severely help our secondary. And yeah, I think that's it for acquisitions this past offseason on the defense. So I'm going to simulate to the mid-season mark, and we'll just re-sign players there. Okay, we're 5-3 at the mid-season mark, and like, why are the Colts so good? Like, what the heck? Okay, we have Joe Sherbert is definitely needs to renegotiate his contract, and we definitely want to keep him. Also want to keep Yannick Ngakoue, Leonard Fournette, DJ Chark. Probably want to keep all of these guys. Maybe not the safeties because we're probably gonna draft some safeties. But yeah, we'll see what we can. I'll see what we can do. Okay, we brought back Joe Sherbert, Yannick Ngakoue, and DJ Chark, and I want to bring back Ronnie Harrison. But to do that, we're gonna have to go to next week because I'm gonna just withdraw our offer for Leonard Fournette because we don't really need him because we have that other running back waiting in the wings. So yeah. Okay, so we're withdrawing the offer that we had for Leonard Fournette, and we're going to be using that money to hopefully like. Wait, why did our money go up? Like, we withdrew our offer, dude. Like, Madden is just so stupid. How can it be that if you withdraw an offer that like takes like maybe 6 million, you just don't have the cap room to work with? Oh my god. Okay. Don't have the salary cap. Well, you know, it kind of says that I do have the salary cap, so. Oh, why me? Okay, yeah, okay. You know what? All you guys can leave. Okay, somehow, like, I simulate to the playoffs, and somehow we didn't make the playoffs? We went 9-7. Like, why? Dude, something has to change, man. Like, what's going on here? Okay, our quarterback only had star. Like as you can see, our backup running back's almost overtaken Leonard Fournette, so we really don't need him anymore. And okay, that right guard only had star, that tight end only had star. And that's all we drafted. I'm pretty sure all we've drafted are star players. Like, good lord. But yeah, let's check out the stats of this disappointing year. We had the 23rd best offense. What went wrong? And the 8th best defense. Like, is Josh Dobbs better than this quarterback? Like, I'm so confused. 3,900 yards, 31 touchdowns, 13 picks. Yeah, dude, Leonard Fournette is sticking it up. Like, Adrian Hayward isn't doing much better, but you know what? Maybe a fresh set of legs will help. How did tight end be our leading receiver? As these are all the receiving yards. For defense, let's see. Josh Allen less in sacks, and yeah, Miles Jack had five picks. Marshawn Lattimore had 4. Okay, MVP. Nobody's in the top 10. Okay, offensive player of the year. No one's in the top 10. Isn't that great? Defensive player of the year. Malik Harrison. Miles Jack came in second. No one else in the top 10. Offensive rookie of the year. Okay, we took the offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year. We didn't really draft anyone, did we? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Leonard Fournette is here, and no, I might be considering franchise tagging him. Obviously we can't we can't even franchise tag this guy. Yeah, and then he says he's not interested. So yeah, you know what? I think no, actually no. Our running game, like we need a fresh start. Like our running backs just aren't performing. So, hopefully that guy performs better than Leonard Fournette. Yeah, okay. We don't have any cap room to work with, and no one wants this 98 overall running back Nick Chubb, but we can't get him because we don't have any cap space. Oh god. Okay. Well, we don't have any cap space, so just gonna simulate to the draft. Okay, just kidding. We didn't simulate to the draft. We simulate to the 5th-year options, and yeah, I definitely want to keep Josh Allen. Like, yeah, no question. Good lord. Um, and that should be the only player, right? Okay, yeah. So now we're gonna simulate to the draft. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This draft like absolutely stinks when it comes to defensive backs, but you know what? I think Donovan McKnight, we'll draft him, and he can either be our fifth or sixth string cornerback, or we can convert him to free safety if he's a good enough overall there. And like strong safety, there's this guy, but he's definitely going to be going like in the early first rounds, and I don't really feel like trading up for him. Okay, I did not expect that to go through. It's probably because we're trading for like a very old player in Harrison Smith, but we just traded away the defensive tackle that was worth like 12.5 mil to our cap space, and we just got Harrison Smith, who's going to be starting at free safety for us. And we're only going to be doing this for 2 more years, so I think after 1 year, he'll still be like maybe an 85 overall. Like he's still a very good player. And now all we need to do is get a strong safety. Okay, so we did get a very good strong safety. The strong safety we got is Landon Collins. And to give me just straight away our backup right end, Brian Linder, who's a very old center. And he's just going to start to decline. And our first round pick. So with that, we solved our secondary issue. But now we need to get another offensive lineman. Okay, we just traded away Josh Dobbs for a first round pick, and we're gonna use that first round pick to draft our center. All right, this is the center that we're well, I mean he's not a center. He's right now a right guard, but he's gonna be converted to center, and he's a 76 overall, star or better development, 7th ranked in true talent in this draft. Okay, we just drafted this cornerback. He's just basically for depth. He's the 21st best player in this draft, which shows you how bad this draft is. I mean, he's only 71 overall, and he has normal development. Okay, we just traded our 2nd round pick for a 2nd round draft pick from next year, and I don't even know what we're gonna do because no rookie next year is probably gonna even be able to start on our team. Like maybe free safety if Harrison Smith declines that much, but other than that, yeah, and even if Harrison Smith declines, like a rookie won't be good enough, so we're probably just gonna trade for a better free safety with all those picks. Okay, well we just got the San Francisco 49ers 3rd round pick from next year. And I don't know why I stimulate to this fourth round pick. Yeah, we're done with the draft. We got everything that we needed. Okay, so this is the final team as we're gonna be putting this rookie at center. Yes, okay. You are going to be our center from now on, and our overall should shoot up, right? Yeah, okay. Our offense is an 88 overall. This is the offense. And our defense is a 92 overall, and this is our defense. We have a lot of studs on the defense. So yeah, I'm just gonna simulate to the mid-season. I'll see you guys there. Okay, and this is probably why the what are they called? The Vikings traded him away so easily. It's because like, yeah, he only had 1 year left in his contract, and like, there's no way that we could know that. But let's see. So definitely want to get Josh Lambo back, but we only need him for 1 year. And we can definitely like just sign him back in free agency. What about Vita Vea? Yeah, we definitely want you. We're gonna sign you to a 5 year deal. Let's see. Everything is what's a better salary? Okay. And Harrison Smith. I'll sign you to a 5 year deal, up the money a bit. And maybe? Okay, so at least we re-signed Harrison Smith to another deal, and if he regresses a lot, then we'll just trade him away. Now, Josh Lambo, I want you for a long time. Okay, he's happy to continue and play. So, don't know how we're gonna sign Via. I might just franchise tag him because we're only gonna this is the 4th season, so we're only gonna be doing one more season after this. Okay, somehow we how does this team go 9-7? Oh my dude, Madden is just so stupid sometimes. You're telling me that this team goes 9-7? Oh my god. Oh well, anyways, right, let's just check out the stats, I guess. Okay, we have the 19th best offense in the NFL, isn't that just great? And the 4th best defense. So it looks like our offense is the problem. Jaron Adams had 4,110 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 11 picks. And it's our rushing game, dude. Our rushing game just sucks. 868 yards, 3.8 yards per carry, and only 4 touchdowns. D.D. Westbrook and Casey McLeod both had over 1,000 yards, and these are all the rest of the receiving stats. And for defense, Josh Allen had 18 sacks, okay. And Miles Jack, Joe Sherbert, and Marshawn Lattimore all had 3 picks. So, looking at the yearly awards, Saquon Barkley won the MVP. First time I've seen a running back win it. No Jaguars. Okay, Jaron Adams came 8th in Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year went to C.J. Mosley. Josh Allen came in 3rd. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Lance McKnight, whoever you are. And Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Trey Finch, whoever you are. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna simulate to the off season because there really isn't any point in just simulating week by week. Okay, Vita Vea wants to negotiate his contract. He wanted like a better salary, right? I mean, we should be able to give him this. Like, please. Don't have enough salary cap. Okay, how about this? Don't have enough cap space. How about this? Don't have enough cap space. How about this? Like, I beg to differ because it says that I have 1.5 million in cap space, but apparently not. Okay, he thinks free agency would be better. Oh, yeah, well, you're not going to free agency. Okay. Let's see. How far did Harrison Smith regress? Please tell me he's still like a very good player. He's still an 86 overall. You know, we might trade him, we might not. How is Vita Vea only an 8? Like, did he regress already? He was an 87 at the beginning of the year. Okay, you know what? We don't question things. Okay, let's just simulate to the draft because there isn't really anything that we should do. Okay, we're extending Casey McLeod. We're picking up his 5th-year option. Not that it actually matters because this is going to be the final year. On another 5th-year option. You know, I'm just gonna do all these 5th-year options. Like, we're obviously gonna accept all of them. And I'll see you guys when I finish the level. Okay, it is draft day, and we're just not going to be drafting anybody. Let's see. You know, we can't even trade for anybody because we don't have that much cap space. Vita Vea is taking up 19 mil, and yeah. Ooh, the boat, like the guarantees are really messing, so we can't really even, what's it called? We can't even trade him away for positive cap space. Yeah, looks like we just can't trade anyone away, and like I really just don't want to do the draft, so I think I'll just simulate the draft. Where the CPU's drafting skills really are on point, aren't they? Alright, this is the team for the final season. Like, it's not a bad team. I mean, our quarterback, probably want our quarterback to have progressed more, but, you know, he's an 85 overall. He's not bad. Like, I really don't see, like, how this team can just go 9-7, like, 4 consecutive years. Good lord. Okay, I don't know why I simulate to the mid-season mark, because, like, we really aren't gonna re-sign them, but, we're 5-1-1, so this season looks like it's the season. Okay, and it looks like we got a first round bye. We went 10-5-1 and somehow got a first round bye. Don't really know how that works. Usually 10-5-1 means you get a wild card round, but no, not here. You get a first round bye. Okay. We are the 10th best offense in the NFL and the 30th best defense? What happened to our defense? Good lord. Okay, Jaron Adams had 4,371 yards, 33 touchdowns, 8 picks. Our running backs still suck, but this time the one running back at least got 10 touchdowns. Casey McLeod had over 1,000 yards, and no one else had over 1,000 yards, as these are all the receiving stats. And on defense, CJ Henderson last in tackles for some reason. Josh Allen had 9.5 sacks, Yannick Ngakoue had 7.5, and Chris Jones had 7.5. And Landon Collins, Joe Sherbert, and CJ Henderson all had 3 picks. Okay, so looking at the yearly awards, Patrick Mahomes won the MVP. And our quarterback isn't in there, really. Okay, offensive player of the year went to, obviously, Patrick Mahomes. Jaron Adams came in 5th, and that's it. Defensive player of the year went to Myles Garrett. What did I just say? Schobert came in 6th. Offensive rookie of the year went to Richard Snow, whoever you are. Defensive rookie of the year went to Deshaun Golston. Okay. So this is the final year. I want this team to win the Super Bowl, but they're probably not going to. They're playing the 10-6 Chiefs. Can we beat them? And we beat them 41-0. Okay, looks like our what was it? We had like the 30th best defense. Well, let's shut out Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Okay. Now we're going to the Super Bowl, and we won. We beat the Browns. Okay, now we're in the Super Bowl. Okay, we're playing the 13-2-1. Who? Oh yes, the Cowboys. And so like the rebuilds, we're just gonna jump into this game, and we'll see live if we win or not. Dude, the Cowboys are at 90 overall. What? How can a CPU-led team be a 90 overall? Good lord. Okay, so we're going to be super simming to the end of the game. Okay. Dallas 6 a 7-0 lead. We tied up 7-7. 14-7 now. 14-14. Okay, we take the lead finally. 21-14. 24-14. Okay. 31-14. Looks like we're running away with this game. No one scored in a while. 34-21 now. And we won. So how poetic is that? On our final season rebuilding this team, we actually won the Super Bowl. And Joshua Dobbs is their quarterback. What is going on? Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Too easy!